Alrighty, welcome back. When I last left you, I was had just gotten those two new tasks. One was to open up Victoria East, I believe, and let's take a look. It's to gain access to Victoria East and then connect 8 cities to the rail network. I've already got 3 connected. Um, Also, it looks like we can add something to Bendigo, but let's. Alright, so let's look at territory. Oh, alright, so this one is Victoria East. This is actually the one with the gold in it. Oh, it looks like it's 252, so I can buy the area. Oh, gold discoveries in Australia.
Holy koala! Did you hear that? Gold! They found gold in the area! This changes everything. First, a new town has to be established to exploit the deposits properly.
Oh, I guess that's where. Guess that's where we need to build our town. I guess we do it through this unlocked settlements. Oh, yep, right there. Walhalla. It'll open up both of these resources. So, oh, huh. Now, it does say unlock resources, but it doesn't give me the option increase the number of inhabitants in all towns to get more settlement permits. Oh, okay. So down there, if you see on the lower left-hand corner, it says increase the number of inhabitants in all towns to get more settlement permits. So I guess I don't have the ability to get a settlement permit just yet. So, okay, well, that probably means I need to start delivering some additional goods around town. So let's see, is there something I can... So this town actually has plenty of everything. I mean, I guess I could do a weaving factory, although to be honest, I don't know if I have the wool available to do that, so that doesn't probably make sense. I could do sawmills because there is wood right over here. It looks like it's available to bring in. But you know, I do know that Ballarat could use cattle to increase their steak supply. So I'm going to try to hook up this cattle ranch over here so I can start delivering cattle. Let's see, we're going to put it right like that. Of course, that's going to be prohibitively expensive because of these long bridges. So let's see if we can take these bridges out. Oh, that looks like it took it out. Alright, so let's build that. Probably not going to have enough to build the second one, but we can get started. Alright, so I need 100,000 to get that up and going, but at least I'll have it ready to go. You know, in all honesty, I could go ahead and load up a train, although this track is actually directionally coming to the ranch, not away from it, so I couldn't use it as a single line unless I put just a little sub track right here to split it off, which I definitely could do. There's nothing wrong with that. doing something like this. So if I were to remove that and just, oh, I don't need to do something crazy like that. I don't know why it's... Let's try it like that and see if this works any better. Huh, I don't know why it's not... There we go. So we could do something like that. That would at least allow me to start a train while I wait to make more money. So I'll go ahead and use this North America one. It's my best one so far. Scott Ranch up to Ballarat, full car. I could even maybe, you know, clone it, send a second train on its way too. That way Ballarat can start mass producing beef to send out to both Melbourne and to Bendigo. Alright, so we've got one going there. I think I'll go ahead and start a passenger line too between Bendigo and Ballarat. That'll help exchange, you know, some goods and some people and mail. It's not a whole lot, but some is better than none. Oh, it looks like Bendigo is, somebody opened up a weaving factory. So I need to find some wool around. Of course there's, no, that's wood. Of course I see absolutely no wool available. What the heck's that? Oh, that's a fruit. Seafood. Oh, there's some wool. But it's actually not too terribly far, but I don't think it's available. Nope. And it's probably in the... It's in the red zone, so I can't even get there anyway, so... Yep, I don't really see anything else available for the time being. So Bendigo, you are going to have to wait a while to get some wool, which is fine. So let's see, this train is slow as molasses. Getting up there, but then it looks like it's pretty much downhill after that, so that's not too bad. But it is just slow getting up and over that hill. What's this guy still waiting on? Oh, I know what. I forgot to put a signal here for a stop sign. So now that train unfortunately is actually waiting for this train to make it up and past this stop sign, or, you know, traffic signal before it'll let these other trains go. So even though I put in this signal here, it had already stopped and it was waiting for this train way down here to get past. So it's going to give this one right of way which is, of course, and also once it gets up here, it's going to slow down because of the incline. So that's not fun. All right, so let's see if we can get any more innovations. I don't need applicants, train track construction cost, profits from mail. I don't care about that. Power, I could use that power, but I can't really get to it because I can't open anything else out. So I think I'm going to do this one, the mail profits, because I am delivering mail, so I might as well increase the profits there, and it opens up a little bit. But again, I am going to need to open this one up before I can open up these other ones. And then it'll also open up this Dunham 420 train, or locomotive, so I can get that. So, but we still need innovation points. So, all right, let's see. Oh, Now that's interesting. The previous task, which was to connect 8 cities, has now disappeared. So I guess we don't need to do that. Now we need to establish the town of Walhalla, connect the gold to the rail network, and then deliver 40 loads of gold to Melbourne. But we don't have a settlement permit. So we got it. Okay, so down in the lower left corner it says increase the number of inhabitants to get more settlement permits. The upper right hand corner says settlement permits. It looks like required population is 291. We're at 277 right now. So we definitely need to get more settlement permits. So let's go back and add a train so that we can send from Melbourne to Bendigo as well. And that way it'll start taking goods. Hopefully it'll take some beer, if there is beer available. I just want to look and see what kind of goods. It's waiting for track clearance. But once I know what type of goods it will need, or it'll take, and then I'll open up another one from Bendigo. Bendigo doesn't have any goods, but it'll at least take mail and people back to Melbourne. Then we'll have 2 trains on that loop. But, okay, yeah. So, it loaded up to, my guess is that there's not enough beer. Although, actually, Bendigo still has plenty of beer. It still has 10 beer. So, Bendigo is actually growing nicely. But I am going to still add a second train from Bendigo to Melbourne. It'll take mail and passengers as well. Alright, so now we have enough money. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and then I'm going to put in the second line so that we have a full dual line all the way down to the cattle ranch. Build that. Let's put in our... And I'll even... Actually, I won't put in a supply tower because it does have this one up here, so if need be, it can use that. Alright, so we do have the 2... Okay, it's got plenty. And we've probably got this other one coming back as well. So that first one's already delivered a load, come back, and now it's delivering its second load. And this second line is on its way back. So it is much faster coming back. It's just getting up and over that initial hill. It's a little slow for that cattle car. The cattle trains are remarkably heavy. Yeah, and even this, you know, the wood getting up and over is a bit slow. So let's see here. We're up to 283 population, so that's good. We just need a little bit more. We just need to keep delivering goods to all 3 cities. Now, it could be, I'm looking to see when they might need wine. Did I pass it? Did I miss it? I actually don't even see wine on this list. Oh, there it is. 86,000. Okay, so they definitely don't need wine yet. But they could use fruit. Is that fruit? No, that's clothing. Sugar. So they do need sugar and cloth. There's wood. And you know, this wood looks like it's available. Yeah, it is. So I could go ahead and add a second logging and then run it over to Ballarat. Right now, Ballarat is okay because it's getting it from this logging, but that is a bit slower. Here's some sugar, but it's not available yet. Alright, what's going on over here? Yep. Okay, so that's good. Ballarat is growing. They've added a second industry, although in all honesty, I don't know what I would put there. Sawmills would be about the only thing that I could put there. They could bring in wood, but because we don't have access to wool, we don't really have any cloth yet because we don't have access to wool. We don't have sugar to make rum. Let me see if who needs. Does anybody even need lumber? Lumber there. 48,000 citizens. It's possible that which way am I going? Maybe Melbourne. It's up to 48. No, Melbourne's not up to 48. So nobody really needs lumber yet. What's that? Yep, I know that. Alright, let's see. 286. Not quite there yet. We're getting there. Bendigo's still growing, but it's super slow. It's only like 7,500. Although it has the 90, you know, it's 99% demand is fulfilled, so it's doing well. It's going to keep growing. It's just going to take time. Now, I am a little worried. I guess not too bad. I mean, 1844 to establish the town of Walhalla. As soon as we get that permit, I'll establish that town, and then we'll be able to connect that gold to that network. And then once we do that, we'll start delivering the gold directly to Melbourne. So it'll happen. It's just slow. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I could try to do to quicken that. Because Ballarat has sort of slowed down growth. It's not growing anymore. And Melbourne is not really growing anymore. Again, they need clothing and cloth and sugar, which I don't have available anywhere. Let's see if I can... Okay, so there's definitely... There's no sugar. There's wine, but we don't need wine. We already have wood, although I might hook that wood up just to have a second supply. There's sugar here, but I can't access it. Probably because I would need to expand to a settlement nearby. There was a settlement over here. Probably when I get that settlement going, it'll open up that sugar. Same thing for the gold here. Probably this wood here as well. Yep, so it does not look like there's any sugar available in this territory to get anyway, so we're just out of luck there. 288. We're getting there. So you look here, maybe is it this? Yeah, so this Echuca would allow me to open up the sugar right here. The nice thing is it already has the wheat and the wood available, but it would open up the sugar. Now this one also would open up the sugar. It needs cows and sugar, so it would open that up. What's this one? That's wheat and cattle. This is all kinds of stuff. The seafood, the cattle, the wood, the wine. All of those are actually already opened up. So developing this city doesn't actually, or this town doesn't actually open up any additional resources. So my guess is probably my next one would be Echuca, so that I could open up this sugar here. See, I'm going to keep pushing the renovations or the innovation as fast as I can, so that way it will open up these better and better trains, so that I can start using them. So I almost sort of want to wait till I get this Jervis 420 opened up. Once I open that up, I think I'll change all of my trains over to that. Yeah, okay. Alright, it is really a waiting game, which kind of is not fun, but I don't know what else to do. I wish there was wool available. I could give it to Bendigo and they could start producing cloth, because all of the towns at this point need cloth, and that would help them all to grow. But the nice thing is Bendigo, because it still does have meats, you know, cloth, seafood, it has all that beer, so it has all that, so it's able to continue growing, but at some point it's going to use up its resources. Alright, looks like we received a new settlement permit. So is this the right one? Walhalla? It is. So now we just need to confirm our choice. That definitely is what we want to do, so we're going to establish that. And again, we have to deliver wood, seafood, wheat, and beer. So let's get our train set up. We'll do it just like that. And then let's get it hooked up to Melbourne. Actually, I'm going to use, yeah, I'm going to use that one. I'm going to be careful about the bridges and tunnels. So that actually looks like it's good. There's no bridges or tunnels. It does some earthwork, but that's fine. But I need 110. I don't have that. Do I have any bonds available? I do not. Okay, so we just got to wait to get that hooked up. Now, we do have seafood right here. I do think I'm going to go ahead and try to hook up that seafood. It'll be a lot faster, but then I will bring the wheat and the beer from you know, my existing resources. But then I'll bring the seafood from over there, and then I'll also bring in some wood down here as well, so we can get that going. Of course. How much was that cost? 110. All right, I'm going to speed up the time here. I usually don't like to do that because I'm usually building faster than I need to. So, but Okay, so we've established the settlement of Walhalla, but we haven't established the town. So that's essentially our our next goal. I think I'll go ahead and I'll stop the video here, and on the next one I will start it once I get the town of Walhalla established, and then we can go on. The next video I will work on getting those next two. So once I'm able to get the town of Walhalla, which means that I've delivered the seafood, the wood, the wheat, and the beer, and get it established, then I'll start the next video when I do the gold and start delivering that gold. All right, I will see you next time then.